very, very early. And I'm finding that I go many days without getting out here. I'm not allowed to sleep. It is almost 4 in the morning. I haven't slept yet, and I have to work today. Yeah. Even Simba has been up and down with me. I think we've taken like little naps, like a couple hours, and then I'm awake, and then a couple hours, and then I'm awake. But I have some very powerful messages that I've written down for the last, I don't even know how many days it's been since I've been out here. So, good morning to you. Starting to get out my Halloween stuff. Starting to find my world in my new place, and I'm laughing at myself. But the coffee is what I'm going to be living on today. So, to say that the attacks that have been happening and are continuing to happen, and if you're not feeling them, okay, because a lot of us have been. And why I think many of us in the cosmic world, and the cosmic tribes, and the metaphysical, and the people who are trying to help the collective right now are feeling so drained and so tired is because there's so many energies looking for a place to go. And there's so many. I've got two very big examples of people that have come at me for something that I have nothing to do with, and have verbally attacked me because of something that's going on in their world, and I had nothing to do with it. One being young individuals that, used to be connected, I guess is the best way to put it, and I made a comment to the gentleman and said, you really broke her heart, as I was walking by. And he came back a couple of days later and attacked me verbally, saying that I had attacked him by that comment. Now, mind you, I didn't swear. I didn't direct it completely at him. I just said it as I walked by. But that was a verbal attack to the demons that are trying to get at him and other people. Another one was with a coworker that it needed to remind me of hierarchies and things due to some things that were going on within them. So I guess my message is just be very aware of people that come at you, things that are said. Most of it has nothing to do with you. It's what's going on with them. But what we're doing, and why I think I'm feeling, and a lot of the collective has been feeling very tired, is we're alchemizing all of this negativity. And it's really physically draining on us. And I actually have the drainage from Ascension, and I think everything that's going on. But magical alchemy, innovation, ingenuity, ingenuity, curiosity, you're ahead of your time. This is from my Sacred Oracle deck. And power of presence. Just your presence. Yes, is triggering people. And it's making people come out of their shell. And it's making them attack people who are shining the light. And your authenticity is starting to show. And you're becoming that warrior. And people aren't liking it. So, a few things. Actually, quite a few things. Man needs to be able to control the dog in him. Only then does his ego know where and how it is to be used in this life. Let me say that again. Man needs to be able to control the dog in him. Only then does his ego know where and how it is to be used in this life. You are living poetry, full of creative flow. The matrix is bothered by you. Someone's demons are in love with you. Ancestors are opening a can of whoop ass. Saying you are not all that, Spirit is putting them in check. You are starting to manifest all your dreams and desires. You are very alert and aware. And why I think many people are attacking is they're trying to mirror at you all of their insecurities and all the things that are going on and what's happening, because you're so alert and aware now that it's bouncing back to them and it's causing them even more issues. And I don't mean to laugh, but it's like when people don't want to take accountability for who they are and the things that they do, it's what happens. And then they want to blame you because you're shining that on them, and they're having to take a good look at themselves. So you're mirroring their energy back as your level is too high for them. So you're leveling up, and they're trying to mirror at you, but they can't reach you. And the weight of your frequency is too much for them. People don't understand how to act. And it usually has to do with internalized father-mother issues. Your soul retrieval has been healed, your mother-father wound, and they're trying to pull on your solar and your sacral energies because that is where a lot of those traumas are usually housed. The thing is, you've leveled so far up that they can't reach you anymore. You may have to, and this was a good one that I heard the other day, you may have to adjust your transparency settings. Your transparency settings. Meaning, for those who are not at your level, are not able to see you the way that you need to be seen. They look at you as competition, envy, jealousy. It's not as the loving individual that you've always been. You are now on universal levels, playing fields. Many have to fight to reach you. Show them, but do not extend your hand at this time. They have karma that is not yours to deal with. Your gut and intuition are at an all-time high. Use it wisely and carefully. You have leveled so far up that all they can do is watch, and they don't know how to reach you any longer because they're not willing to take the time. Hey, what did I say? That's no. Okay. That right there is a good example of having to put people in check and having to say no and having to say that you're no longer available to them the way that you used to be because they don't want to take the time to heal and work on themselves. They just want to get what you got because they don't understand all the heartache, all the time, all the work, all the isolation, all the misery, all the everything that goes along with the healing. And once you start to learn that you are your own accountability for yourself. Oh, look at you, little bug. I have all these new little bugs here in South Dakota. Who are you that keep trying to come into my house? And I think this has a lot to do with it too. You know, sending in the critters to figure out what you're doing kind of thing. But I do want to read a little something out of my girlfriend Melissa wrote a poem book, and there's a good one in here. But 2 things I want to remind you. Sun, even in 10-15 minutes a day, upgrades your DNA. The moon upgrades your intuition. Okay? This is Melissa's book, Life is But a Dream, and it's a collection of poems, but I'm going to read the one that I resonate the best with, Wild Soul. Let her speak what she is thinking. Let her be who she really is. Let her know and believe she's powerful. Let her follow her bliss. Let her limiting beliefs float away. Let her breath in the stillness be her guide. Let her trust and be open to the silence. Let her be the waves in the ocean's tide. Let her spirit show her the way. Let her follow with faith like a child. Let her control. Wild Soul. That's up. Go and grab it. It's on Amazon. So I guess my message is, keep doing you. Don't worry about what they're saying. Projection is a big, big problem in our society these days, is that people don't want to take accountability for who they are and what they do. And the gentleman that came at me with that comment, well, you need to take accountability for what you said. Of course. I said you broke her heart. Didn't call names, didn't do anything else. Simply said you broke her heart. Because it's the truth. People don't want to hear the truth right now. They'd rather stick their head in the sand and run and think that, oh, they'll forget about it. But the fact is, all the facts are coming out. All the stuff is coming out. Everything is starting to be brought to the light. All the lies, all the cover-ups, all the everything. No matter how small, how big, how anything is, it's all coming out. You can't hide from it any longer. So my suggestion to you is, take accountability for yourself. Start thinking about the things that you need to do for yourself. Make those changes. Doesn't mean you have to announce them to the world. Just start doing them so that you start feeling better about yourself. And then you, in turn, can share that healed version of you with the people you truly love. Because then is when you find your true happiness. So, go have a beautiful day. I think I'm going to go clean a room, maybe then get a couple hours sleep and go to work today. Telling you, when you live by the Spirit and know that they have big plans for you, and that life is not what has been presented to you your entire life, you start questioning everything. And when you do, the answers you find are pretty remarkable. So, I love you all so much. Go and have a beautiful day.